Dang, it's another quick live one. I went live quick.
Yeah, for the most part. And let's see, Chris's Hot Garden's in here, Goem's in here, Chad's in here. Like the video, Chad.
Yeah, for the most part. And let's
Ah,
see.
somebody didn't turn the volume down.
Goem's in here.
And I think I saw Steven earlier.
Uh,
Yep, Steven's in there. And who else? Charles was here, but I guess he ducked out or something along those lines. I tell you, some people just have to work at the weirdest of times.
Must be doing something that, he's getting paid to do or something.
Yeah, he needs to get his priorities straight. Haha, joke, joke. So how's everybody doing this fine evening? And welcome, everybody. Yeah, the stream has started. We're live. You can see us, I think. Maybe.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Hi, everybody.
I see.
Eric finally says something. So what's new and exciting, guys?
Nothing.
Just about all of our snow is gone. It's been in the mid to upper 30s for the last like 4 or 5 days. Today it hit, or yesterday it hit 48, and today it hit like 43. Subs and suds and such is in the house. So yeah, we're losing a lot of snow this year. Everything is slushy and icy right now.
Is it getting out of the way to just like load right back up?
It melts and goes down the drain, but then what's standing freezes overnight. You got sheets of ice outside, and then during the day it warms up and becomes slush and puddles again, and that drains off. Snow is definitely going away, though. The heck, he's still not live. Who's not live, Chris?
It's supposed to hit 60 tomorrow.
Oh, you shut up.
It was 60 yesterday. It was like 50-something today.
You shut up. That's only a few degrees warmer than us, though.
I got this coat on and it's like 65, almost 70.
If it was 65 here, people would be running around in shorts and tank tops and flip-flops.
We're doing that here.
Yeah. Well, it was 42, 43 the other day, and this guy comes walking into the store with shorts and a tank top on. Like it was nothing. And around here, for most people, that's nothing. I at least wear jeans.
Yeah, I wear flip-flops, but I'm not wearing shorts.
Julian's in the house. Hey, Julian.
Hey, Julian.
What's up, Julian? Yeah, we saw bees today, too. Well, they weren't our bees, but we saw bees. Guy I work with was like, man, there was a bee here right now.
I am Independent in the house. Howdy, howdy.
But he was all freaked out because he's allergic to bees. Which, of course, me being me, I was like, well, don't make them mad.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'll just kill them. I'm like, you don't kill the bees, man. Where do you think our plants come from?
That's a good way to get stung.
Yeah, and that. My friend was always like freaking out about wasps and stuff. And he's like, like waving his hand around. I'm like, dude, that's the best way to get stung, man. You kind of like just stand there and don't do anything. Usually you won't get stung. I mean, I've had tons of wasp nests in my greenhouse, in an enclosed area. I only got stung once. And that was, I believe, because I slammed the door. What's up, Lisa?
Lisa's in the house. What you see is what you get, Lisa. We're just getting started here.
It's 63 right now, Rob.
I want to hear it. I will bring up mine, and I will show you what real weather is.
Oh, my gosh. Today's high was 79.
Dang, that's nice.
I don't know if we actually got there.
But that's just what they said.
Right.
Yeah, my weather app says weird things like that, too.
Right now, it's 35.
What was it?
I would have a roaring fire going.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, well, right now it's 46, so can't complain too much.
If it gets in the 50s, I start a fire in the fireplace.
Oh, I wish I had a fireplace. I'm about to like just cut a hole in the wall and like start throwing some wood over there. So
That might not work.
In
Yeah.
theory.
Because there's a hole doesn't mean you can have a fire in it.
Brando's in the house. Hey, Brando.
Plus, not only that, but you'll get like all the cold air just rushing in.
Not to mention like the flames sucking in through the hole.
Yep. What's up, Brando?
I'm into pain says it's 46 there now.
So
Yeah, that was how it was here earlier today.
yeah, I think it. What did I say? 49, 46. No, it's 46 here right now.
Yeah, I looked at the 10-day forecast and I didn't see anything as far as getting below 40. So does that mean we can put the plants in the ground?
Oh, I have coming up here. I think my day off, whatever the heck day that is. Where the heck's that weather app? It's going down to 30. Although it did say 29 for 2 days. Now it says 32 one day, 30 the next day. So I'm waiting for that to just keep rising up and not actually hit freezing.
Garcia's Pepper Farm is in the house. Hey, Garcia.
What's up, Chris?
Yes.
What's up, Julian 4? I love typos.
You really do.
I do. I love them, man.
What were we looking at? We were watching something the other day and you said that.
Oh, I got a message the other day that was something about like the love chat. And I'm like, yes! The love chat. I love that. Oh, man. It's the myth, the man, the legend.
That's what's his name himself.
Yeah.
Howdy, Charles.
There. So no, I don't have any camera on, do I?
No,
No.
no.
Head showing the
Okay.
top of your head.
Cool. All right. I was just getting in my car, getting ready to drive.
Oh, so you heard us on the radio and you decided to call in?
Yeah, I heard it's this actually, from what I've been told, is that this is almost as popular as Joe Rogan's podcast.
I highly doubt that.
I heard the celebrity guest lineup is usually stellar. Like right now, I think you got some guy named Building Blocks on, and that guy is a freaking commodity. I mean, that everybody should invest in. It's just unbelievable. Building Blocks.
Hey, fun fact: Joe Rogan will have Kanye West on his podcast very
Oh
soon.
my god.
Doesn't compare to Building Blocks.
Exactly. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, you
Exactly.
bet.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, anybody who can go and build, pixel characters in the game. I mean, that's and just like, it's top notch. There you go, man. That just says it all. So, I mean, you got it all on this. You got a celebrity host, Yankee Ace 50, who hosts We Are Billions, Deep Galactic Rock, freaking Building Blocks. Man, it's just crazy. You got a host, Rev or Tom, who freaking has Sausage Fest most every week. So it's just exactly. You got to make Goham and some of the other followers happy. So you can't forget about Sausage Fest.
And we even have Beatty Beats now in record time. He said he was making coffee, and I figured that was at least an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Usually he does the coffee, then opens his computer, and if he says he's opening his computer, that's at least 45 minutes. But
Right.
we
Yeah.
got record time, man. It's only been like 20 minutes.
What's up,
There you
everybody?
go. What's up, BD?
What up? What's up, everyone?
What's up?
And Everyday Canadian is in the house, and Happy Pepper's in the house as well. Had to say hi to you guys. No, I'll shut up.
What's up, Dave?
For a
What's up,
couple
everybody?
Yeah, Charles
So,
calling in on the call tonight.
Yeah. So do I have a lot of feedback or no? I don't want to make sure I don't bother anybody.
No, you sound good. You definitely
Okay.
sound like you're calling in, though.
Yeah. Well, I was watching. I just randomly started clicking live streams that are available on YouTube now. There's a lot of people who have a shit ton of viewers who the whole panel is all called in, or it's just like like you're showing now, just the sloth, and not have anybody on the panel, and they get like tons of views, just bullshitting, saying like, "Oh my God, I drank a fifth of Kraken today, or I did this, or I did that, or whatever it is," and man, people just seem to go with it. So I was like, "What the hell? I'll just do this call in," and since I have to drive an hour anyway, there's nothing to do except listen to music I probably listened to 100 times already. So I figure I'd just call in and be a part of the group.
Well, since you're driving, have you drank a fifth of Kraken?
No, that would be bad. For one, I would get fired when I get at work, and I don't wouldn't want to have anything as far as anything on my record. So that would be absolutely not. The only thing I've had today was a Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Well, stop on the way home and get one and drink it on the way home.
No, I mean I've got things at the house. I just I want to go when I get home after doing overnights. I want to go to sleep. I know that alcohol will help me sleep, but yeah, I'll choose not to. I'll catch up on Saturday.
I don't feel like I guess it depends on how much alcohol I've had. But when I go to bed like blitzed, I wake up feeling terrible every time. And I'm not saying just from a hangover. I'm saying like not well rested.
Yeah, I mean that's me too. I mean honestly, I'm the kind of person that a lot of people say, "Oh, drink." The more I drink, the worse I feel in general. So I tend not to do too much. Keep it in the normal limits.
yeah, they say what do they say that when you drink and then you go to sleep, you don't actually hit REM sleep or something like that? Or I know they
Probably.
Yeah, well,
with weed.
I mean, like I said, I mean, I have to be assisted anyway. I mean, I already have sleep apnea, so I already on CPAP, so that's already a check mark against me for trying to get good sleep. Then I have a dog that's got separation anxiety for me being gone the majority of the night. So all those factors put in together isn't a good combination when you're trying to sleep.
You keep your dog in a crate when you're gone?
I do. I mean, they would be fine. Both of the dogs would be fine, but it's like their little home. So they're not like the normal size that they suggest. They suggest for a pet that they have enough to turn around in. No, that's not the size crates they have. So, Maverick would be for a medium-sized dog. Well, he's got a pretty gigantic cage. Fiana's got one that's for like a Labrador. So they actually go to them when they get frightened. So they're just used to kennels. So like I said, then my parents live fairly close, and when I'm doing this type of stuff, they'll check in every few hours to let them, not few hours, but come over in about 10 or 11, and then come about 5 o'clock in the morning. So they're up anyway, because my mom's retired. So that's kind of the perks of being fairly close to your parents.
The perk of being very far from my parents is I haven't seen my parents for like 6 months. But
Really?
for some reason, they were at my sister's house, and they drove 3 hours out of their way to swing by for like 10 minutes yesterday.
Well, that's good. I mean, yeah, it's been a long time. You said 6 months, so that's quite a while.
Yep.
I mean, for me, I couldn't imagine not seeing my parents in 6 months. I mean, that's just, that's never happened in my life. So,
Yeah, me neither until now.
yeah.
Normally, like the worst it is from like New Year's until Easter is normal. Normally, like the longest amount of time I don't see them.
Right. I mean, like I said, I'm very, very close to my family. So, like I said, I mean, I know some, choose to be away and not as close as, some are, but I'm very, very close to my family. So,
No go.
I guess you would say I'm a mama's boy.
No go ham. They didn't tell me to clean up the greenhouse. I'm sure they were thinking that, but they didn't tell me to do that.
Yeah.
Paul, Charles is driving home from work.
No, I'm going to work.
Oh, to work.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to work. I work 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
oof.
So it's a 1 hour drive, and then it's an hour and 14 minutes through rush hour traffic to get back. So I have to add on another 15, 20 minutes because people can't make up their mind where they want to go through downtown. So it's a pretty good drive. I've been having issues driving back because I've been seeing double and triple lines, and the SUVs are double windowed and 4 lights and all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to stay awake. I mean, I don't drink coffee. So I guess, yesterday kind of worked. I went and got a gigantic Dr. Pepper or whatever to give me some kind of caffeine. So, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of tough. Like I said, I'm not too fond of the overnights, but it is what it is. It's only for this upcoming week. This is the last week I got to do it. So, it is what it is.
I didn't say hi to Eric or Paula. They're both in the house at the moment. Hey, guys.
Well, I'm going to say hello to everybody because I can't type and drive and manage my phone in my car. So
I think
But
BD
yeah.
already did it for you.
Yeah, I
oh,
said,
awesome. That's
Yep.
You can always count on Brad.
yep.
So yeah, but we've been having some good adventures on the overnight crew. Everywhere I go, I like kind of like the Robin Hood. I like to spread the pepper world to people. So I've had some candies that I had left over that I had people try. They didn't do so hot with that. I made a special batch of hot sauce, not too hot because I wanted to gauge to see what people could tolerate. And that went over fairly well. The one person wanted to take it home, so I was like, yeah, you can take it home. And I made a bottle for somebody who was like coming from way out of town. So that worked out well. Last night, I tried some more candies that I had. Also, I had fresh peppers. If you notice on PLC, I still am kind of harvesting from a few pepper plants. So we kind of went the pepper round table at lunch with a few people, and they actually did quite well, I thought. I mean, one of the workers did a yellow boot times yellow brain strain. He ate the whole pepper. One person ate a lemon starburst. One person tried a lemon little bastard, and that one didn't work out so well. So that was the threshold, was the little bastard.
That's a hot pepper.
It is a hot pepper, and he only ate the tip. No, that is an actual fact. And he was tearing up and turning red real quick.
So he didn't like the tip.
He liked the taste. He said it had a really great taste, and he enjoyed it, but it's just so damn hot, and it kicked him in the back of the throat, because you got that Reaper aspect of the little bastard. So, yeah. But, yeah, it went well. So tonight we're doing Deverandum, Exoresco, and Thor's Hammer I'm bringing. So if anybody would like to try that on their food, they can try that.
Oh, you should make a video about that. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. But, it probably would be good, but I'm not going to do it.
Black Mamba's in the house, and Garcia's Pepper Farm wants us to tell you that nobody here is going to say hello back.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw Chris's update. I mean, his garden, his tent and everything looks great. He's got some good varieties, a lot of the varieties that I'm growing as well. I mentioned to him about, I thought maybe doing that Peach Boot WM strain on that cracky setup that he spent 2 cans of paint on. So, it's a lot of paint. That little jar, that jar looks good though. That container, I'll tell you that, Chris. That's top notch. So,
What's up,
yeah,
bro?
it looks good. So, I did a pepper update. Not just really like starting my seeds. I actually started them on Brando's live stream. Brando gave me a call saying, would you like to join? I was like, sure, but I am planting seeds. So, I was sitting at the couch planting all my super hods, Scotch bonnets, and habaneros. I did start those. I cleaned the tents, cleaned the room, organized a little bit better. So I got it going. So just, it's a matter of time. It's a wait and see thing, which is going to sprout and pop and then get going on transplanting. So, just the start of the season. This part I'm not dreading. The part I dread is outdoors. When I actually got to amend the soil, change the containers, do whatever I got to do with a lot of stuff outside. Still got to chip down those plants I'm letting dry. They are getting dry, so they're getting more brittle. So I think they'll be doing good in the chipper soon. I'm gonna do the wait and see game on the 8 lemon starbursts. They're all still alive and still producing. So I'm gonna try to keep them alive. Like I said, unless we get something bad in February, which I looked at the forecast all the way through January 20 something, we're not gonna get lower than the 40s again. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna see, and if I have to cover a blanket over them if it's too cold. I mean, which generally doesn't get that cold here. So see if it'll make it through and just keep them. I guess I'm going to add 8 plants to the 120 that I grew, or I'm trying to grow already. So that's the way I'm looking at it, because I like lemon starburst a lot, and if they can stay alive and be second-year plants, and I never had to deal with bringing them in and overwinter them inside, and they're just pretty much where they were last year. Hell with it. I'm gonna keep it up.
There's a question in the chat there for you, Charles, that says, "Hey Charles," it's from some guy named Rob Blumberg that says, "Hey Charles, how come your camera isn't working? You dumb shit." I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
well, I mean, you could see the dash portion of my car with the camera if you'd like. It's going to be dark, and it's going to look like I'm well, actually, to be honest, I probably should just pop it on. It couldn't be any worse than what Beatty was the other night, because I couldn't see Beatty either. I mean, Beatty was like an invisible man, so I guess it really couldn't be that bad. So, yeah, I'm cool. It's all right looking at the sloth. It'd be all right. And where is he at?
I believe he's trying to turn on his computer, but he can't get it working or something.
I've never seen so many people that have a hard time turning on a computer.
I never turned my computer off.
Well, I mean, Rob Z, he said that, that actually is better for it, because so the fans don't have to kick back on and everything else. I know he said that one time, unless I was drunk or something. I'm pretty sure you mentioned that.
Yeah, it's the hard drive. The worst damage
the hard drive.
to the hard drive is starting it up.
Right.
Keeping it running at a constant speed will have it last longer. The fans are along the same lines, but not as bad.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, he was part of the Geek Squad, so you got to listen to the Geek Squad.
And it's the same thing with like any motor, like with your pool motor. It'll run forever almost if you never turn it off. I mean, you have to turn it off the backwash, but if you have that thing running all the time, it's whenever you turn it off, it starts to cool down and the condensation rolls in and starts rusting the bearings. Then when you turn it back on, the bearings roll around, the rust pops off, and you get flat spots on the bearings. That's when your motor starts going bad.
Yeah.
Same thing
Yep.
with just about every motor.
Right. Well, like I said, I mean, I do turn off my computer. I'm not gonna lie, my laptop. Maybe I shouldn't, but you know, it doesn't take but a few seconds for it to pop on, pop back up. Make sure I have a connection. If I have to reconnect, I can reconnect. So we're talking 5 minutes max. So I don't know where this 30 to 45-minute thing come into play.
My laptop hasn't been turned off except for when it had to be restarted. For I think since 2012.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been plugged in, full time. Or no,
Yeah.
no. I turned it off. I went on vacation the last time in 2013, January. I turned it
Yeah.
off and went on vacation, came back and plugged it right back into the wall.
Okay.
It's probably horrible for the battery, but
That battery's dead.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care about the battery. It's like it's not a portable computer. It is a computer
Right.
that I can take with me, and I don't have to carry a monitor and a tower and all my other stuff.
Yeah. So what's going on with Eric? Eric's in the panel, isn't he?
Yeah, he muted, so he had to probably go do some work stuff. But Bear's in the chat. What's up, Bear?
Oh,
Well,
cool. Hey,
Bear.
Bear.
And Black Mamba says, I got some red caramel and purple ghost. Just pop up.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's fantastic. Yep. I'm ready. I'm ready for the kids to start making appearances. So hopefully by next weekend, I'll have some kids pop up.
Do you have any Peach Ghost?
Oh, me?
Mamba?
Oh, yeah. Oh, who?
No,
Me?
Mamba. Mamba said he got red caramel and purple. I was wondering if he has peach, because Peach Ghost is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, like for me, I did the strain with like Chris is doing, which is the WM strain. So the Peach Coast WM.
What's that stand for?
Wicked Man.
No, it's Wicked Mike.
Wicked Mike. I'm sorry, Wicked Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Wicked
really
Mike.
good. He's a really good gardener down in Miami, and he has huge amount of pepper plants, and like he always works on like crazy variations of peppers. And
Yeah.
I wanted to go there and see if maybe they would do like a cool tour, because he has a Facebook too and tons of cool plants.
Yeah, he's got some of the along with him and Jay Weaver, man, those two guys. You know, of course, you know what Jay Weaver produced.
Yeah,
Probably one of the best super hots there is. Peach Ghost Scorpion and the Red Ghost Scorpion. He also did the strain I'm growing, which is the White Ghost JW. So I'm growing 3 JW strains this year. So Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, Jay's Red Ghost Scorpion, and White Ghost JW.
Gage is in the house, and Paula says, the jigsaw gator I got from Charles P. was my first seeds to germinate. Got them in potting mix yesterday and started them in a paper towel.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's a good pepper. It's not too hot, but it's got a really good flavor to it.
Eric's pretending to be back.
I'm here.
What's up, dude?
I'm present. But
yeah, Rob Z. Later this week, I'll try to send out your seeds too. So I'll give you those CGN 21500s and the CGN 21500 times Barakapur.
Cool.
So that should be good. I know you sent your. I'm actually looking forward to growing that. This would be my first time growing a CGN 21500. But after looking at like just the overall pictures and the description, and then Benny Lamb on the PLC, he grew quite a few, and that was a productive pepper for him. I'm really interested in that one. That's one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I wasn't say I wanted to surprise everyone, but I got like 2 of them outside.
Yeah.
They're about They're about like a foot tall.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure how big the plant gets overall, but I know it's a habanero type, so it could probably get up to 4 or 5 foot tall.
we're all talking about our season's coming to an end. And BD is talking about just putting his plants out.
I just put 10 more out today in those new poly bags I had. They use a ton of soil. Like they're pretty big.
Yeah, but you have a ton of soil.
Yeah, but I needed for over 100 plants.
You have 4 yards of soil.
No, not
4
anymore. You guys forgot. I have 50 of them. I already filled up.
Yeah.
You're part of the way there then.
I went to Home Depot today and I grabbed another ripped bale of some peat moss because I ran out. So I've been fluffing it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, we went to Home Depot yesterday, and I went over there and looked, and I found one of those big bales that was ripped. So I asked the kid that was working there, like, "Hey, can I have this discounted, and I'll take it off your hands for you?" He was like, "I have to ask my manager," and he was just looking at me, and I said, "Okay, ask him." So I think he pretended to make a phone call. He said, "Oh, I can't get a hold of my manager right now." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to move it out of the way, and I'm going to get one of these perfect ones since I have to pay full price. And you can just keep putting it back on top of the stack when people do that."
Yeah. I just grabbed this one literally maybe like 5 or 6 o'clock today, and it had a big like forklift puncture in the bottom of it, and then there was like a little bit falling out, and then the lady gave it to me for 50% off, so I got this for about $5.99.
Yeah, I mean, I know he just didn't want to do any work, and that's fine.
All you got to do is take a picture of it, go up to the cashier that's working, and say, "Hey, I don't want to bring this up to the front unless I'm going to be buying it. You know, this bag's ripped and there's a lot of it on the floor. Can you give it to me for a discount?" And then they'll be like, "All right, we'll bring it up."
Maybe I just wanted to be a jerk.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it all
think so.
depends on
I think that has a lot to do with it. You know, I think you were kind of dickish, walking up and being kind of cocky, saying, you know, "Hey, you know, buddy, I think you need to give me a discount." You know, I look at people that way. I'm like, "Screw you, buddy. I ain't gonna give you a discount because you're asking for one. If I want to give it a discount, I give it a discount." So that's probably one thing. That guy is like, "Who the hell does this guy think he is? Like, what, a creator of a Juicy Reaper gum or some shit?" You know?
Fuck you, Charles.
I mean,
Charles is always lobbing rocks because he lives all the way down in H-Town.
Like, watch this. I'm gonna pretend like I call my manager. Oh yeah, he's not picking up.
Yeah, they didn't have any at Lowe's. They said they were doing a inventory for like all the new stuff coming in, and so I went to Home Depot and I was like, "Yes, I found one that was ripped."
I used to work at Lowe's, and they would tell us, like, if you see somebody looking at a stack of bags and one of them is ripped, tell them, like, "Hey, if you take that to the cash register, they'll," because we didn't want to clean that stuff up, man. It was all day sweeping and trying to blow that crap out of there.
Lowe's was a lot nicer whenever I was getting it. Like they didn't even ask me if you want the discount. They just rang it up as 50% off. But at Home Depot, the lady's like, "Just for the record, this bag is not missing a lot." And I was like, "Well, you can put it back because I just brought this up to you, you know." And she was like, "All right, well, I'll honor the 50% off." I was gonna just leave it at the register, you know. She was like, "Just for the record, there's not a lot of it missing out of the bag." I was like, "Okay, well."
Well, there will be when someone has to put it back 4 more times.
I was about to just walk away and leave it, but she was like, "I'll sell it to you still."
Yeah, just for the record, I'm about to leave it in your checkout here.
Yeah, I literally carried the whole thing up to the register, and it was dark out. I was the only one in the whole garden department.
you know what I would have done? I would have went and flipped it on a shopping cart upside down, and said, "Look, I'm taking it back," and let all that shit drop all to the floor. Shut up.
It's just
like you, buddy.
like drag it behind you and pretend you need to look it up on every aisle. Just keep going up and down.
And then say, "Hey, I know the guy in your little bitty mini what was that? What the hell is it called? the ice cleaner, whatever it is, Zamboni. The
Yeah.
guy who goes around cleaning up Home Depot and Lowe's in that little bitty blue and gray Zamboni shit, cleaning the floor is going to really appreciate all this freaking soil all over the damn thing. Go, what idiot cashier refuses got 50% off? Beth.
Like by the time you get it outside, it's just the bag, and you
Yeah,
just put the bag on the side.
if somebody was looking for potting soil or like anything like that, or like mushroom compost or anything, Lowe's, they had about 50 bags that were ripped to shreds, and and then they put them in another bag so it doesn't spill everywhere. And I bet those were even less than 50% off. And then at Home Depot, there was tons of ripped bags everywhere. I'm like, no one's buying them. You're doing them a favor by buying them. Because one of my buddies said if nobody buys them at the end of the week, they just get thrown away.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, in any of those type of environments, retail, Rob knows, shit, and you don't want to know what big retailers throw away. I mean, it's just like, I'm doing a special project, doing a redesign here. It's just like, oh my God, this is going to the dumpster. I mean, you just don't want to know what people they throw away.
Oh yeah, I worked for a pizza shop. We threw away like 5 to 15 pizzas a day, and that wasn't like throughout the day. That was at the end of the day. It was like, well, we didn't sell them, got to throw them out.
Right. That's just like at a restaurant. You refuse it because that's you're saying you're not satisfied with whatever. Well, shit, they're just gonna toss that crap. That could be feeding the homeless person.
Yeah, you have no idea how much joy I took in throwing that pizza right in the garbage. I love that so much. Oh, I'd dump it in there. Like, anybody want it? Anybody want it? Sorry. And just dump that thing right in there. Like, oh, look, there's the pizza in the garbage.
Yeah. And this is coming from the pizza guy who hates pizza. I just want to get this on the record. Look, I hate pizza, so I have no problem throwing this shit away. My name is Tom. If you have any problems.
Well, to be fair, we had maintenance guys, and I would give them 3-4 pizzas a night if they were working. But usually, with the times I'd throw it away, they weren't working. But when they were working, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll take it home myself," and they'd all be looking at me like, "What? Why the hell are you taking it home?" And I'd put it all in a box and everything, walk out the door, and just hand it to the maintenance guy, like, "Hey, dude, have some pizza, man. It's on me." They'd be like, "Holy hell, there's 3 pizzas in this one box." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, love you. Keep up the good work."
Right. Maybe I should have done that for my postal carriers.
Yeah.
Maybe they start delivering my mail right. Because guess what? I got somebody else's mail today. It never fails. So, 50-50. Half my mail, half the next street over.
What's
so
up?
So it never stops.
What's up, Joe and Andy?
Yeah, I was just going to say, Joe's in the house, Andy's in the house.
And Jared.
And Jared, I said hi to Gage earlier.
Jared, Joe, Andy, everybody. Hello.
Charles is heading out on a news scene for us. We had a sighting of some guy with a bunch of peppers, and Charles is rapidly trying to get there immediately.
Yeah. Yes.
Reporting live, it's Charles P.
Yep. I'm almost to Arlington right now.
I wanted to show you guys something.
You want me to give you my address? I'll meet you out front.
I already got your address, fool.
Well, I'm not there.
Well, I got that address too, fool.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. because the first thing I ever sent you, you said send it to the school and not to my house.
That's true. All right, well, let me open the gate so you can get in.
Yeah, all you got to do is get to the gates and make a ruckus, and he'll have to come.
Hey, I wanted to show you guys something. When I was at Lowe's, they had these new plants. They must have just brought them in, and they had all these cool varieties. But they had a golden cayenne or a yellow cayenne right next to Tabascos, and they were all flowering. They were about maybe 10 inches tall, and I could have swore that the golden cayenne got crossed with the Tabasco right next to it because the flowers were basically touching. Then I moved them out of the way, and then look what I found, bro. I plucked it off. It looks like a crossed some type of gnarly ass pepper that was
Ooh, that's
growing on
cool.
it. And I picked it off and I asked the lady at the cash register, I was like, "Can I have this? Because I don't want y'all to think I'm stealing no peppers." And she was like, "Just take it. I eat them all the time." I was like, "What the hell?" She said, "Yeah, I'm growing a Carolina Reaper, so I'm always looking to see what peppers we got." So I don't know what it is, but this was on the Golden Cayenne plant. It's pretty big at the top, and it gets really gnarly with like a little twisty tail at the bottom. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna see if it'll ripen up in a bag, in like a brown
So this
paper
was
bag.
this was on the plant.
Yeah, it's about. This
Why
is
did
about. It's about four or 3 inches long.
why did you just buy the plant?
I didn't. I didn't need. I don't need that. I just
You
wanted
just
to
grow the
pep.
damn plant out and have all of them. Then now you
I
got to
could,
wait till next year.
That's exactly
yeah,
what
I could honestly go back and grab it, but this was the other ones didn't look like this on the plant. This was the only
So so
one.
you didn't want to spend $3 on a plant.
Well, no, this is the only one that looked like this. If you could see it,
What? Yeah, but there could have been more.
maybe. I
well,
don't know.
could
Three
have
for,
ripened on the plant.
with
I don't know.
hey
I
Beatty
can go back.
Beatty with all that money you saved on that damn soil, you could have bought the plant.
I'm not too worried about it, honestly.
All right, I'll give you a break.
But
I'm not
this
seeing your
this was the only one
logic, but oh well.
this is the only one that looked like it. The other ones were like short and chubby, and this was like the gnarliest looking one. I just picked it off of it.
Yeah, but
They
it
had
would have
like
ripened on the plant, though.
the what?
But it would have ripened on the plant, and you wouldn't have to worry about putting it in a bag or anything, because it
I
might
don't
still
know.
have immature seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see what it, how it does, and maybe go back because I still need to get some more whatchamacallit, amendments and stuff for my container. So I might go back this week, and if it's still there,
Yeah, but do you know if it's that plant or not?
yeah,
Maybe
probably.
maybe
Nobody.
maybe they do the Price is Right nutshell game and switcheroo those damn plants all the time. Now you're screwed.
It might have been a
Now you should have bought
mislabeled.
the damn plant.
It might have been a mislabeled thing because there's no way this looks like either one of the ones that was next to it.
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Nate?
Nate's in the house.
Yo, what's up, Nate?
With all the money you saved on the soil, would have bought.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't think Tom's that cheap.
No,
No,
if I
I
saw
don't
something
really-
like that, I'd
honestly,
be
I don't
like,
even
all
really
right,
buy
I'm
any
gonna
of
actually
them.
buy this plant.
I don't really buy any of those type of things from the store anyway, because when I was at Walmart and then at Home Depot, they have aphids and stuff, so I ain't bringing none of them back to my other stuff.
Well, spray
Tom would
down.
have dug it out and put it in his pocket.
Yeah. He's like, this would be a good little plan for my aquaponics setup.
Nah,
But I don't want to pay for it.
I'm not bringing no other plant from a store around my other stuff. I already had mites on other ones.
Yeah, since you said that makes me nervous because I was planning on getting my jalapenos, my cherry bombs, my habaneros, my ghost peppers, and the other one, and serranos, all from the store.
Look at all the ones that these were at Walmart. I know I showed you guys before, but a lot of the plants are just infested with here's aphids on them, like all over it. So I ain't trying to bring anything really.
Yeah.
Around. I just wanted to pick it off of it, honestly.
Well, I think you made the right decision.
Yeah.
I'm
like
with you, Beauty.
Wasn't to say they
But
had.
I'm only saying that to antagonize Charles more.
Yeah,
Well, no,
I think. Yeah,
like,
I'm fine. It doesn't antagonize me at all.
What's up, Mark Z? That's Rob Z's cousin.
Rob Z's cousin, Mark Z, from California. Thanks for tuning in to the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's definitely getting flagged.
They all get flagged.
Yeah, Charles is on the road driving to work.
Yeah, looking forward to my next 4 days or 4 nights of this stuff, and then I'm through. So
Then it's back
So,
to normal Sundays, three or pepper talk with three pepper guys.
I hope so. I hope we can get back on track pretty soon.
Yeah, I was about to start taking over on Sundays.
That's cool. I'd let you do it. Not too many people I'd let do it. I'd let you do it though.
Yeah, I was looking for it last night and didn't see it anywhere. So what happened, guys?
No,
Uh,
Soapsy
I would,
went
I
live.
would, if you want to build, what the hell was I building last night? I don't know, some kind of, I forgot what department we were working in. So some kind of, I forgot what we did. I think some more, I don't know what it was. I was half
Chris,
asleep.
Chris, you just totally got Beatty's attention right there, man. The late night cougar show. Hello.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what it was. That's what it was, Rob. They were all set to go live, and then Beatty's phone went row, row, row.
There you go. That's
Oh,
what it was.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Hey, dude, you should do that, man. You should do late night prowl with the cougar guy or something. You know, and then see what you got going on in the Florida area for cougars late at night.
Like
I think Beatty's. I think his picture froze.
you'd have to make it like a call-in show, like the ladies' man, the cougar man. It's just,
The
I
cougar
got my
man, yeah.
Cavassier.
Is the camera still frozen?
No, I think you're back. I can see you like every third or fourth frame.
Yeah.
So no Blumberg still?
No, he said he was gonna be here shortly. So I mean, I think we still have like another 20 minutes or something.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've got about another 10. Well, I'm almost there, but I got about 10, 15 minutes before I gotta actually get ready and punch in. So, but I'm still going until I get there and chill in the parking lot for a little bit.
Goham apparently wants to see Sausage Man and Cougar Guy.
And Jared's asking you.
Yeah. And to answer your question, Jared, yeah, I plan to do a complete overhaul on the entire greenhouse before springtime. Yeah, drop down like Charles did for his growing area, like weed cloth all over the whole floor. That way you don't have to worry about anything, and that's a whole nother problem that goes on in there. Clean
Yeah.
out the beds. I mean, not only is that great for, production, but that's also like a few videos right there.
Oh, absolutely. That's a month's worth of videos.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've done it before. But the only problem with cleaning out the beds is I let everything go to seed and fall, and that everything's volunteers the next year.
Yeah.
But there's Blumberg in the chat.
Yep, he's in the house, but not up here. I guess we're just too good for us tonight.
Well, he'll be here in like 25 minutes.
He's probably making supper.
Either that or sitting back eating pizza again.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some video content from Blumberg soon. Because I mean everybody's doing their video starts and updates and stuff already. It's kind of cool. I mean, I like all that content everybody's got going on. So it's it's cool to see the different methods and how people go about doing different things. The way they want to start, the soil they decide to use to start with. I mean, everything. It's kind of cool. Just get
It
ideas.
seems more active this year.
It does. I mean, I see more and more people. I think a lot of all the live streams that we got going on, between, Rev, ours, me, BD, and Rob's, Batman's, Brando's. I think just a lot of people are into the video, getting more into the video content. And I think, a lot of people, probably were like me, who were kind of afraid to get on camera and do things. And I think people were kind of opening up and you know, sharing everything with everyone. So I think that's kind of cool.
Well, and another thing is too, it's a great way to back up all of, you know, the diary of your grow. Like come
Yeah,
next
yeah,
year when you're like, oh, what did I do? When did I start this? What did I do here? Just go look at your videos from last year.
right.
It's free
Yeah,
storage.
that's how I started all my YouTube videos. I was like, oh, now I can document like what I did and all this stuff. Never watched one of my videos ever.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I still hate listening to my voice, so I choose not to watch any live stream after I'm on it or anything like that. I just don't do it. So I know that's just me and being an oddball, but yeah, it's cool. Like I said, just I mean, I hope everybody has a good season, and like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see what everyone's growing because I mean, everyone's growing, you know, similar things as always, but just a lot of peppers that are different and a lot of plants that are different than others, and we'll see how things go. I mean, we got a good contest going because I mean that's one of the best peppers to grow, which is the King Star Lemon Starburst. So seeing what everybody produces out of that, and actually people who never tried them get to experience that because that really is a pepper that people need to try. I mean,
You know,
it really is good.
you know what
Well,
we
and
should do this
it was a
year?
great way to get the seeds out there too, to, you know, get everyone growing it.
You know what
Well, I mean,
we always
I think Bill Beckham did a pretty damn good job. That, and I think is Jesse Graffine. I can't say his last name, but Jesse he took that on. You know, Jay he gave seeds away for
Yeah.
free when you bought seeds. You know, and so did Batman and Pepper Donkey. Rob Blumberg sent a lot out. I sent a handful out, but you know, there's quite a few people who actually got seeds, I believe. That
Yeah.
or the actual peppers that they could just, you know, try and experience the peppers for themselves, and then, you know, grow them from the seeds that were given, the peppers that were given to them. I mean, like Rob Z, hell, I gave him a whole box, so I know he has seeds aplenty.
Yep.
Yeah.
we should start like just on like in the live stream community. We should start a pepper contest. Like no prize or anything like that, just the pride or whatever. Just the everyman's pepper contest. Do like
Yeah,
jalapeno, habanero, cayenne, ghost and reaper. Just like all the levels that you can like easily get.
yeah.
Maybe like leave reaper off because that's, you know, everybody will
That's
be hopping on eBay, but
well, that's a touchy one too because, you know, like I said, I never have very good luck with reapers.
I
They
don't have good
produce,
luck with any of those.
so but that's not one of them that really. I mean, I don't mind. I'd do it just for the hell of it. Like I said, I mean, I'm not super interested. I enter the contest, but I'm not interested. Like you know, this like my thing. I mean, I just do it for fun, really.
Well, that's why I said there's no real prize. It's
Yeah,
just like a pride thing. It's, hey, let's just go ahead and do this and see what we can do. But
yeah,
those are all seeds that everybody can get, like jalapeno, cayenne, habanero. Like everybody has those, and most people will enjoy those peppers.
right. Yeah. Yeah, you should do. You should do. I would leave the ghost and the reaper out, and just do like serrano, jalapeno, and uh,
And
whatever else,
maybe
and just call it
Cheeto.
the taco sauce, the taco sauce challenge. You grow what peppers do they put in taco sauce, which is generally those, and
Yeah.
then
Or
BD could give you some taco seeds.
Yep.
oh
If you
man,
plant a
Edie won't
small,
come off those taco seeds.
no, anybody can have them. You plant a small taco, you'll get a big one.
Yeah. I've heard him say like to a couple people like I'll give you some taco seeds, but nobody have I heard that he's going to give away the enchilada seeds or the burrito seeds or none of that, man.
Yeah,
So
chalupa, chimichanga,
hybrid.
yeah, any of that stuff.
Ooh.
So mean, Beatty.
I know, man. What have we ever done to you?
We like Mexican food. Actually,
Yeah.
I think his camera froze again.
Did it?
Would that really be considered mean or greedy that he won't share them?
And I mean, like I said, you cut Blumberg and a couple others call you dumb shit one time, and you just went on a tangent and just like won't give us any taco seeds.
Yeah. He's like the taco seed Nazi now. He's like, no seeds for you, Blumberg.
Nope, you're off the list, buddy.
Ah.
Missing out on taco seeds.
I want taco seeds.
Chad says, I have a Cheerios box full of donut seeds.
Oh man.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, don't say that, Chad. People are gonna be hitting you up, man.
Yeah.
I remember that joke going around when I was a kid. I got donut seeds.
Hey, high five, Goham. I think I'm 5'11" too. I'm like 5'11" and something, but I'm not 6 foot.
You're short. Just admit it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm
the
right at.
I'm the tallest person in my immediate family.
I'm not, and
Yeah.
you're still short.
My sister's
Yeah,
like 5'1". My grandma was like 5'2" or 3. Or no, I think my sister's 5'2" and my grandma was 5'1".
Yeah, like my dad was 6'2" or so. My mom is like 5'7". I'm 6 foot, almost 6'1", and my sister's about 5'10".
Yeah, my dad was 5'9" or 5'8". My mom was 5'6" or 7. But I was like, I remember I hit 5'9" at like, I don't know, like 20. I was like really late on the puberty boost.
Yeah, I mean, if I going with it today, I wish I was 6'3", 6'4", because like I said, it bothers me to no end when I'm at a concert and all the people nowadays, the kids who are 18 to 26 or whatever, they're all like freaking 6'4", 6'5" with beards and stuff at like 18 to 20. So.
I don't think I had actual facial hair, and I had like the flavor saver first. I don't think I had that until I was like 27 or 28. I didn't have an actual goatee until I was like, I don't know, 30, I think. Or no, I think I was like 29. And I was, no, I don't know how old I was, but I went to Colorado the first time, and I didn't shave for like a week and a half or something. I came back and I had like a patchy beard because, I was burned on the side of my face, so I can't grow hair over there.
Yeah.
One chick I was working with was like, dang, you look good. You look like all rugged. And obviously I didn't pick up on clues. And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't shave. And like totally not thinking she was hitting on me. And then I shaved.
Then she left you alone.
Yeah, then she didn't talk to me for a while. We know you had a beard at 14, Chad. You have an awesome beard.
Yeah, mine is not so great, but I just have a goatee. But I've done the beard, but I don't connect in like a 1/4 inch space right on the underside of my chin or something, and it looks silly. Really, it doesn't look that bad, but it's kind of silly looking. So usually I just do the goatee.
No, but it's symmetrical on each side?
No, it doesn't connect in like one little spot, like a 1/4 inch.
But on the same place, same side?
Both sides.
Okay, well, that's way better than having a perfect, awesome, like, beard outline on one side and the other one, like, totally, like, all weird, patchy marks all through it and everything.
Yeah.
I totally can't grow a beard, but I can rock the goatee.
I always wanted to walk around for like a day and a half with just like half beard and clean shave, just to see how people look at you. I always thought that would be so funny.
I've messed up shaving. Nobody says anything. It's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. Exactly, Goham. You mean your facial hair just grows in all white trashy like that?
She said Joe Dirt.
I've thought about it a bunch of times. I want to get laser hair removal on like all my head hair and like everywhere that's not a goatee. Just go
That's
ahead.
interesting.
I'll shave anything around the goatee that I want to if I want to like a different look.
Yeah.
Be a lot less work. I'd shave half.
Yeah.
What are you there already?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I just got here, so I'm gonna have to depart. It's been fun talking to everyone.
Has it?
I wish, well, not you, but it has been for Rob, Beatty, and Tom.
Rob Blumberg? Oh, he's not here yet.
No, I always talk to Rob. That's nothing new. So I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. We'll see what else is going on later this week. Hopefully, start getting sprouts later in the week. But yeah, Eric, have a good. I hope you have good luck getting those jalapenos and stuff at Lowe's.
No, I go to Ace Hardware.
Ace Hardware. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually had cherry bombs last year.
That's all. That's all. You know, the reason that all the franchises have such good pepper variety now, right? That's because Dave Schramm works for Ace, and he told corporate, you better get some pepper varieties and all the Ace, or I'm gonna be pissed, because I'm a guy who goes make a special blend of powder and look like when my head's about to explode. If you've seen that picture,
yeah,
he posted that on PLC. But old Dave, pray for Dave.
There's a feed store. There's a feed store down the street from me that has reapers and scorpions and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's time for me to go.
Later,
I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm gonna miss y'all. I wish I could keep doing the live stream at work, but that's not gonna work out. So.
Hey Charles, are you gonna be eating the hot sauces too tonight with them, or?
No, yeah, I've been eating whatever that I like. Said I had a couple candies here and there from different batches, so I eat the whole thing and they eat like a little chunk off of it. But they're dying. They're like, watch him. He just eats the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, this is normal for me. So I'll do that. I think I have some leftover pizza that I have spiced up with some Gangster Paradise and some sweet tooth. I always got to add the sweet tooth. So got to have that in your life.
Charles, everybody in the chat is saying goodnight to you.
All right. I wish I could stay longer, but unfortunately not. I got to work and not have fun. This is fun. Work, not so much fun. But y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all later. We'll see what's going on. Look for updates on everybody's channel, man. Like I said, you may get something every day now. So look at all the PLC members' updates and, like and comment and subscribe. Or you could dislike or thumbs down videos too. I think that's pretty crappy. Thumbs down in update, but if that's what you want to do, go for it. So anyway, yeah, have a good one.
Later, Charles.
Later, Charles.
And don't forget, ready? Bye.
Oh, come on, Rob. You didn't see that one coming?
Yeah.
You only set it up for 2.5 minutes.
Hey, Eric, I was gonna say, when I was at Home Depot too, when I was getting that peat moss, I was like, how come you guys don't have any of your plants out? She said that they have a new supplier that's dropping stuff off, and I said, well, is it going to be Bonnie or Burpee? And she said they don't think it's going to be either or. So I was like, damn. She told me to come in this weekend and see what they got. I don't know if it's like a local company or what, but she said that they would be bringing them in and they would have the bugs on them and nobody would buy them and they would have to either throw them away. So she don't know who they're getting them from, but I'm going to check them out. They didn't have nothing there.
Did you tell that girl about the PLC?
No. This was I met two different ladies today. One was an Indian lady that really liked hot peppers at Lowe's. She was growing a Reaper, and she said it's not even that hot for her.
Wow.
and I told her I'd give her a few once I get some peppers. And then the other lady at Home Depot said that's the one that they're getting in the new vendor. So I don't know. I don't know where they would even get them from. If
Yeah.
it'd be like local or what.
The ones that I got were last year from Ace were grown locally in Texas. And then I just had a piece of powder sneak out of my gum. And then the one that that I bought at the feed store, those, the Scorpions and the Reapers, they were from a place in Texas too.
Like they were like locally
Yeah,
grown.
the tag, one of them was like red dirt or something like that, which is obviously Texas. But yeah, they were grown
gone
from
yet?
Texas.
Yo,
Oh, good. Yeah, Charles
Yeah.
is gone. Okay, I was just making sure. Good.
Yeah, he's gone. He was so butthurt about having to go to work.
Yeah, I just had to wait until he got off. I couldn't see him.
See you later, Chad. Thanks for joining us.
Later.
oh
Chad.
yeah, hey, remember that, Rob? I was telling you about that mystery pepper. I threw the seeds out in that that stone like container. I took a picture at night what it looked like. I don't know what it is, but it looked pretty crazy.
Dang, that does look cool.
I don't know what it is, but there's like 6 of them on there right now. So when they ripen,
Dang, that's awesome.
I don't even know what it is because I got a box last year with like a bunch of different peppers and they weren't labeled, and then I was like, damn, I can't save anything, so I just threw them all out in the yard, and now like there's plants putting out pods, and I don't know what they are. So that's that's one of them, and then here's the other one. Don't really look like it. This one's even longer. I don't even know what this one is. But
Yeah, I would keep going off of that other pod.
yeah, the other one looked wicked. It had like 3 lobes that went from the top of it all the way to the bottom. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, that one's pretty. And here's some like little purple ones. I got these are, I think, the pimento leopards. I got like some little ones that just started forming the other day.
Dang, those look cool.
One of them has spikes on it, and then the other one has a stinger. So and then I took a picture at nighttime, but it was kind of blurry. You can't really even see it. My camera's not too good. Yeah, you can't really see it, but you can see the stinger.
Later, Julian.
Later, Jillian. Have a good night.
See you, Julia.
Later, Julian. What's up, Soaps and Suds? What's up, Gage? What's up, Chris? What's up, Pappy Pepper?
You're way late, Rob. Just say hi to everybody.
Well, I was just saying hi to the people that said hi to me just recently because I felt like they deserved acknowledging. But I can do it easier. Hello, everyone.
Oh.
Welcome to my channel.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to. One of my friends came over and he brought me some present that, like, he's such a bad friend. He's not a bad friend. I love him. It's like one of my good friends, but he lives like a mile away. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I still got this Christmas present that my mom had for you." It's like into January now, and he hadn't gotten it to me. And he like called me on Christmas and was just like hanging out. I was just hanging out. He was like, "Well, yeah, I just wanted to call, say Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you later." Like, lives a mile away. But yeah, he had to bring me some present that his mom got me, which was actually kind of cool. I don't know anything about what crimson popcorn is, but like she got me this like Hell's Kitchen popcorn thing. And it's got this crimson popcorn that's like red seeds. I'd expect that they aren't red on the inside, but it would be cool if they were. I don't know. And that's regular ones, and that's got like a few different like seasoning salts. It's got like a salted caramel, sriracha, and a bacon cheddar. I thought it was cool. I actually have a popcorn maker too, like one of the blower kind where you put it in there. And yeah, those are cool. It's like an old school one.
Like pops it out of the
hopper. Yeah. And it's literally like my mom's had it probably since like well before I was born.
So what was that, like 20 years ago?
Well, I'll be 30 Thursday,
Yeah, I was just trying to joke around.
but it's old. Like the plastic piece on top is kind of like a yellowish orange color. Like I swear it might even be as old as like the 60s or something.
Yeah, my mom had one of those suckers too.
It looks like it's from the 60s or 70s.
She gave it up whenever she found microwavable popcorn in like the 80s. She was like,
Oh
"What?
yeah, microwavable popcorn is definitely way better, but there's something about those blower ones too, though. It's pretty cool.
I'm not gonna say microwavable is better. It's definitely more convenient, but I think
Yeah,
the old school
the
where you pour
convenience
the
overweighs the like benefits of the old school way, though.
I like the old school way. Pouring all those like seeds right into the hopper and like waiting for it to pop, heat up, and then it pops and it just pops right out. And you
Yeah,
never had burnt popcorn with those things?
that's
Microwavable
very
popcorn,
true.
you can have that in a sec, like 3
Yeah,
seconds.
if you aren't good at like microwaving it, if you don't know your microwave and like exactly how long, and you don't gauge it perfectly within like a couple seconds, then it can be ruined. I agree with that.
Yeah, well, the difference between a microwave here, same microwave, but here versus Pittsburgh is completely different. Like in Pittsburgh, you just do 333 for a bag of popcorn. Down here, I don't even know what it is because I burn it all the time
Why does it make any difference as to where you live?
because altitude.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's the same with any kind of cooking. The altitude makes a difference.
Huh.
Yeah, the air pressure affects how something,
Especially baking.
especially popcorn. And
Yeah,
for
Like
me,
trying to cook,
microwave
cook rice in Colorado is supposed to be really dependent upon the conditions outside.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like
I
Jim
watch too
said,
much Food
especially with
Network.
baking.
Yeah, especially like they have those cake places in Boston. They have shops all over the U.S. and every recipe is different for every state.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to alter the recipes. Sometimes you got to add more like baking soda or baking powder or, whatever, or flour or whatever. But you also alter the time too, or the temperature.
What's up, Freaky?
What's up, Freaky?
Freaky's in the house. Big microwave popcorn in my microwave here at this altitude is 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah, Pittsburgh was 333. Just hit three times and then hit start. And usually by the time it was done, it was perfect. Down here, if I do that, half of the bag is burnt.
It depends entirely
I
on
just
the
put it on
brand.
for 5 minutes and then I don't leave. I just wait until it stops like popping really close together, and then that's it.
If I do that down here, it like a bunch of it's burnt.
What?
Yeah, if they I think on the bag it says, like, I don't make popcorn a lot, but I believe it says like 1 to 3 seconds between popping. Like
Yeah.
I would do like 1 to 2 seconds between popping, and like part of the bag would be all burnt.
Wow.
I don't know because I don't eat popcorn that much anymore, but I used to, and I also have a new microwave from what I used to have. But on my old microwave, for most of the regular like full size bags, it was 3 minutes and 28 seconds was like the perfect number here. But I will say though that it still varies bag to bag, because some bags, if you do them all at 3 minutes and 28 seconds, some will pop perfect. Some might have a little burn spot. Some might have a bunch of seeds in the bottom that never popped. So I do like Eric does and just sit there and like wait until
Yeah.
it gets like to that perfect moment, which I've gotten good at gauging that to where usually when I pop a bag of popcorn, it works out perfect to where there's only like maybe 5 or 6 like unpopped kernels and like a few half popped ones in the bottom.
Yeah. Do you use the force?
No.
I just hold my hand like that, and I'm like, these are not the kernels you want to burn.
Oh heck, what I was talking about where like part of the bag is burned, it's still like, I don't know, 40 kernels in the bottom that never even popped.
That sounds like a problem with your microwave.
Yeah.
I also live at sea level too.
I don't think that has that much to do with it as much as the microwave does. Let me ask you this: when you microwave a hot pocket, is it hot on the outside and cold on the inside?
I don't eat Hot Pockets. Come on, man. What do you take me for?
I don't know. I forgot you hate everything.
Yeah.
That's just
Hot Pockets are cool, so Rev hates it.
Yeah, Rob.
I'm not ashamed to say I've eaten many hot pockets.
Hell yeah. I want to eat Hot Pockets till the day I die.
Hot Pockets are designed to burn your mouth.
Yeah, they are. You know why? Because most people will, when they eat them, they're in a state of extreme hunger. Like,
yeah, you have to be to eat a Hot Pocket.
I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting.
I'm not waiting.
But let me ask you this: have you ever tried a frozen hot pocket?
No, God.
I've seen a girl eat a frozen chicken nugget with mayo on it before.
How does that even happen? How do you not, in some way in your house, have a heat source?
Wait, why would you even eat a
Curiosity
with mayo in any sense? Whether
No, I seen a girl that was real drunk and she was eating chicken nuggets that weren't even cooked and was dipping them in mayo.
I may or may not have had some drinks, and I may or may not have eaten like half of a frozen ham and cheese hot pocket before.
How do you even bite it off?
It's actually not
so much time trying to bite it off that it's caught in your hand.
It's just like a ham and cheese popsicle.
Gross.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Put bread around it.
At least according to my GPS, I live at -1 foot below sea level, which has a plus or minus of 10 feet. So I could be 11 feet or 9 feet above or 11 feet below sea level, which is kind of troublesome because the ocean is like 1/8 of a mile that way. So I take it as like +4.
Chris, I totally agree. Pizza rolls are awesome. That's something else that Rev doesn't like. Rev doesn't like Hot Pockets, and he doesn't like pizza, so there's no way that he likes pizza rolls.
You know, like the little Totino's pizza rolls. It was the frozen pizzas. They were smaller than like a normal frozen pizza, and they were like
the party pizzas.
Yeah, party pizza.
Bottom of the barrel, worst ones you could buy.
They're cardboard.
Would, like, load us up with a shitload of those for the summer, and I got so like desperate to eat right now. One time, I put one of those bad boys in the microwave, and it came out real hot but real soft. So I just rolled it up and ate it like a burrito.
Gross.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I felt like I was there.
It sounds better than making it in the oven because they come out like cardboard when you do them in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? And then like I watched my brother making one time, and he had the bag of cheese out of the fridge and was just like a good inch of cheese, and I was like, "What are you doing? You got to do something to make them taste good,
dude." The cheese is a necessity. I used to buy like the bags of pepperoni and then like keep a bag of shredded cheese around and just add like cheese and pepperoni to them.
Yeah,
they don't have anything on there. It's just cardboard.
They have like square pepperoni, like little chunks of it.
Yeah. What kind of meat is that?
Squares, little Lego pieces of
like 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch pieces of pepperoni.
Yeah, vegan pepperoni.
The only reason to cut a pepperoni that small is to hide the fact that it's not a real pepperoni.
That's not true though, because there are some pizza places and stuff that use that cubed pepperoni instead of slices, and I do like that. And I like when it's like a like double pepperoni pizza, and it'll have like the little cube, like Tombstone, for example. Tombstone does that on their pepperoni pizzas. They'll have like the little cubed pepperonis and the slices. And I think that's awesome.
You know why they have the cube pepperoni?
Why?
It's easier to get it on. You just grab a handful and just kind of like do that kind of thing. I mean, probably not with Tombstone. they probably have it automated, but
Yeah, I was gonna say it's for sure a machine that does theirs.
Next
But
time I buy a frozen pizza, I'm gonna get sauce, cheese, and pepperonis, and just use the frozen pizza as my crust.
Like you can make a pizza on top of the frozen.
And get like some gourmet sauce and some gourmet cheese.
Yep.
I can't remember the last time I bought a pizza somewhere. I always make them at home. Use the big tostada shells, the soft shells. Put my cheese on it, put my toppings on it, put more cheese on it, bake it until it's golden brown, just like a thin crust.
the last time I remember enjoying pizza, it was my mom made homemade pizza. Like she made the dough, put it in the freezer. Whenever she was ready, pulled it out. Like actually, made it into like a pizza shape. Put it on a pizza stone. Made her own homemade sauce and cheese and all that crap.
That's what I used to do. I would make enough dough and then get all of the dough, make several crusts and then freeze them individually and then stack them together and put them in a bag and leave them in the freezer. And then whenever I wanted a pizza, I would just take one of those doughs out and sauce and cheese it and put everything in the fridge on there as a topping.
That's why I should never make anybody salad. I won't. Oh, what do we got? Oh, cucumbers and ham and turkey and bacon, and I put everything on a salad. Oh, let's put fried chicken on a salad. Yeah, that goes on there.
Yeah, it does.
Heck yeah.
It does. But I mean,
Well,
when I get done with it, I got more toppings than I have lettuce.
Like threw some Sour Patch Kids in there too.
And then it just ruins the whole point of eating a salad.
There's some jelly beans in there.
Hey, are those old coffee grounds going in the trash? Because I could put them in my salad.
These red jelly beans are like cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, go ham. Don't drop the phone. He's taking us to the shower with him.
I believe that's called pulling a Kenny.
Yeah, I remember that from the other night. We're like, damn, it's been 2 hours. Why are you still naked?
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you missed that one, Rob.
Which one?
It was Batman's live stream on Thursday. Kenny was sitting around naked, and like the whole chat exploded, talking about like, Kenny, put your damn pants on. We had like hashtags going on and everything.
We're like, you can't win the contest if you don't have clothes on.
Oh, that was one of the most fun chats I've been in a long time.
Yeah, it was funny. Oh, a Happy Pepper is summoning Holy Ghost.
Oh, geez, oh man.
I think Happy Pepper was summoning an Everyday Canadian too in the chat, because I was like, where is the Everyday Canadian at? I was looking through the chat and I didn't see it.
He was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he stopped in for a second.
I remember we would do that to Rob Z. We would say, hello, Yankee Ace 50, even though he wasn't there, to see if he would show up.
Yep. Like, it worked 50% of the time.
Yeah.
50% of the time, it worked every time.
Yep. You never know when I'm watching.
You got to summon him. You got to like start tagging him and saying hello. And
Goham says, feel free to eat some sausage tonight, guys.
I already ate half a summer sausage already.
I don't have any summer sausage, but I got hot beef jerky on, or deer jerky. I don't really want to eat anymore. I've been eating it all day. I kind of like got to the point where my stomach started to not feel so good, like on the verge of cramps. But that's because all the jerky that I made was really hot.
Did you make new stuff?
I made
No,
it.
I didn't bring it to go ham. I brought leftover fried turkey.
I don't know. It was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I made it. I just I'd gotten like a small chunk or two of meat from my friend, and I was helping him actually process a bunch of stuff for snack sticks and summer sausages, which I haven't gotten any of the snack sticks yet, and I don't know that he's even made the summer sausages yet. But I helped him like grind up all and like trim and grind up and everything, all the meat for it. And we went ahead and got all the summer sausages like stuffed in the tubing, or not summer sausages, the snack sticks. And then the summer sausages he was going to do later, and they have to sit for like 24 hours in the casing before you can smoke them. But yeah, he gave me like a couple scrap pieces, and I made a batch of jerky, and I was doing it kind of to test out some of the like hotter powders that I have, and I was doing it with intentions of seeing what I should do, like what direction I should go in with the next Bambi challenge. So I made them hot because I couldn't make them just like mildly coated and judge it from that. I had to like really coat them. So I basically made like over a pound of challenge jerky to eat for recreational use.
That's not true, Go Ham. You had Walmart brand summer sausage, so you can't say summer sausage is disgusting.
I will say
can say
that even though it's like incredibly hot, it's very delicious. And I've been working through it just very slowly because you get like cramps if you eat too much of it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's hot. The next Bambi challenge is gonna be bad. If anybody wants to back out, they can do so now because
Nobody will back out, Rob. No, everybody's in.
It's gonna be bad.
I speak.
Man, that is one thing I do not miss from this year was having to clean deer meat. God, like trimming deer meat
it's time consuming.
It sucks because you just got to get all of it off.
And you feel bad if you don't get it like perfectly trimmed,
right?
Like waste meat.
Yeah,
which it's inevitable that you're gonna waste some meat, but
yeah. One year I killed 4 deer, and it was like I felt like I was just trimming meat all winter.
Hey, tell me about it. I killed an elk.
God, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, this one over here.
And Goham, to answer that question for Rev, yes, Hillshire Farm would taste way different and way better than Great Value brand.
Yeah, Goham's eating pig lips and assholes in his. I hope that was fun, Goham.
Yeah, I'm.
So, Rob, you said you were going to be doing one soon, or?
Oh, I don't know about soon. I was supposed to get snack sticks like a week ago that were already made. That hadn't happened.
Well, soon as in 2019.
Yeah. That's sort of soon.
Yep.
It was supposed to have happened last year.
What's up, Will?
We're already behind schedule.
Will's in the chat.
Hey, Will. If you're doing a challenge, is it not wise to eat something you like? Usually, yes.
I don't like deer meat, but I love Blumberg's deer jerky challenge.
Yeah, jerky never tastes like venison to me. I've never eaten a piece of venison and thought, man, this tastes like deer.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it's like pretty hard to.
Hey, get what Goham put in the chat and make it.
Yeah, that's probably what was in there.
Great Value summer sausage.
No, just dust it with some pepper powders. Those pig parts and cow parts he mentioned.
I don't know how much you paid for yours, but mine are like $4, and they're only, I don't know, about that big. I mean, they're pretty small, and they cost like $4.
For the
But-
parts that Gohan was talking about?
No.
No.
I don't buy that
Oh.
garbage.
I was like, where are you buying those at?
I don't even know. Hang on, let me find out which ones I buy.
It's like buying one of those like $1.99 packs of like 52 hot dogs and being like,
Oh,
I don't like hot dogs.
Or
When
a
there's,
dollar
like,
fifty
Nathan
frozen
Spain
pizza.
out there and stuff.
I already
Like,
know the brand you're talking about. It's called like Gwaltney or something.
yeah.
It's
I
the
couldn't
red pack.
think of the name, but yeah, exactly those. And it's like a big, huge freaking family pack, and it's like $2.
Bro, hey, when we're about to have a hurricane here, that's the only thing left in the whole store.
There's a reason for that too.
Hey, that protein bread, it's like this dude's face on the bread. It's like $6 a loaf. It's like some protein bread. That was the only thing left in the store, and those Gwaltney hot dogs. So those won't even go during a hurricane.
Yeah, the one I was talking about is Old Wisconsin Premier Summer Sausage, handcrafted, no binders, fillers, or extenders, naturally slow smoked, 8 ounces for $4, $3.99.
You think that's what the Great Value one says?
No, this sucker's actually pretty good. I love it.
The Great Value one in the ingredients, it says some of this and some of that.
Yeah, may contain pig lips and assholes.
This
Contains
one
the color blue and the color red mixed in.
Yeah, red dye.
oh,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm gonna go out to that processor that I used to. Even if you don't shoot a deer, you can go out there and make a $20 donation, and he'll give you a 2-foot long, that size around Rev of the jalapeno cheddar cheese summer sausage.
nice.
Yeah, so you don't even have to shoot a deer to bring it in there. It's just, well, I mean, it's everyone else's deer because that's how processors are. But
This sucker says ingredients beef. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't say what kind of beef, like lips or eyeballs or whatever, but just beef, salt, spices, garlic powder, other words I don't know, but it's gluten free, which is good. I never thought there would be gluten in a sausage, but okay.
Oh, sure there is. They use flour as a binding agent when they're mixing it.
well, it says no binders and no fillers.
Yeah, no binders, no fillers.
Yeah,
Or
but that's not
extenders. I didn't even know
I'll be
what
right
an
back. I'm gonna go
extender-
grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it says no extenders too. I don't even know what an extender is.
Like a preservative, maybe?
pig lips. No, extenders are your pig lips, the tails, and the other unwanted thing.
The eyeballs.
If they want, but that's what the extenders are.
Oh, really? Wow.
Made in Sheboygan,
Can you get-
Wisconsin.
Can you get a summer sausage made solely from extenders? Like,
You need a lot of binders for that one.
Yeah, they're $1.99 for a pack like this, like Rob was saying.
like, this is my summer sausage. What's it made out of? Tails.
Yeah, but you got to have a lot of fillers for the tails.
Goem says, all you eat spam and pig balls and chicken asshole are in that.
I've never
As
eaten spam.
As an interesting fact, spam is actually made about 100 miles from me, and I have actually been in the factory. They don't bring in chickens.
So,
It's a pig processing plant, so yeah.
It's just a bunch of pigs walking around with no lips and no buttholes.
so if you're Jewish or Muslim, you should not eat spam.
Oh yeah, it's a ground up pork product.
Spam's awesome.
I've never had spam, and I probably will never have spam.
Oh no, you gotta try spam. Fry it. Oh yeah.
No, I don't care how you make it.
Yeah.
I saw that stuff come out of the can, and I'm like, no way. In
Don't make it for yourself. You gotta have someone else make it for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, maybe if I go to Hawaii, I'll have some spam.
Do you eat Vienna sausages?
Cut it in
No.
quarter-inch
I
strips.
love Vienna sausages.
Fry it
too.
up so it's nice and dark brown, and with a little bit of butter, and
Yep.
take that and put it between a couple pieces of toast with a little butter on it, and
Yep.
maybe a little mustard, and away you go.
Yep.
Spam is just a ground up pork product that's spiced.
Yeah. There's
They just
nothing wrong
happen
with
to
it.
pack it up and cram it into a can.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with meat that comes from a can.
Nope.
That's properly done. But what's the difference between putting or forcing meat into a can and sealing it and forcing it into a natural casing? And
Good point. Good point.
it's just the package is different. If you looked at the meat from pork sausage before it gets smoked at the factory, it looks the exact same way.
Well, one part is you forgot the smoked part, and the other part is there's no can. That's why it's way different.
Well,
I
I
don't
know
buy
that's what I was saying. What's the difference between taking the ground pork and shoving it into a can and shoving it into a natural casing?
Well, you
They're
smoke
both
it.
containers.
You
I
smoke
know,
it,
it's still both containers.
and most things in a can suck. I mean, let me remind you of potted meat.
Never had that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Spam, but I've had it numerous times.
Rev, let me remind you of albacore tuna. That comes in a can, and that shit's expensive and
Yeah,
it's
Rev,
delicious.
are you an American or what?
And what about caviar?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things in a can that are awesome that you can't just. Cans are like a production level jarred product. I mean, they would do it all in jars, but the cans, for one thing, they block out light, and it's easier for and cheaper for them to produce cans. But it's the same thing as what people do at home. Like there's recipes and stuff online where you can can like deer meat or any type of meat for that matter, and you can can it and just seal it in jars and keep it in your pantry. It's no different from the canned meat you get at the grocery store, except the canned meat at the grocery store is in a can instead of a jar.
Yep, and like Goem says, Vienna sausages. I mean, you can get tuna in a can, you can get salmon in a can, you can get lobster in a can, and you can get crab in a can.
I
And
am
Oh,
I like the chunk chicken breast in a can where it's like chunks and it's literally not it's not ground up, it's actual chunks of white meat, and you just drain out the liquid. What I do with that stuff is I shred it up because it's already cooked and it's easily shreddable. It just falls apart, so you can shred it up with a fork into a bowl and like heat it up and mix in barbecue sauce with it and mix it up and make like barbecue chicken sandwiches. I do that all the time with that chicken stuff.
I was telling Rob whenever I get Vienna sausages, I take the lid off and drain the liquid out, and then I like get the fork in there and smash it up and whirl it around real good and make it into like a paste, and then I eat it like a dip.
I've never tried doing it like that. I usually just eat the sausages the way they are.
It's good. You can pour some of that juice back in there so it'll swish really good.
I like the barbecue sauce ones and stuff, and I'll get just like the barbecue ones, and I'll like dip the sausage in there and then bite part of it and then like dip it back in the can and like keep dipping like the bit off end to get more of the barbecue sauce on.
They have a jalapeno one too.
Yeah.
What's up, Rose?
Yeah,
there's a few flavors that are good.
Dude, I never outgrew Vienna sausages.
Me either, and like I've said before, it's something that's lightweight. It doesn't have to be refrigerated or anything. I can throw that and like a fork. I mean, even if I don't bring a fork, I can just use like a freaking pocket knife to like stab into the end of each one to get them out of the can bag and like bring those with me fishing. It's a perfect fishing snack. Like that and like a pack of peanut butter crackers is like a game changer as far as like day trips.
Yeah,
I remember riding my bike with no hands on the handlebars, cracking a can of Vienna sausage, draining the juice off, and just one at a time, just throwing them down. It's like pedaling on my bike with no hands.
So you could ride your
What's
bike.
Up, Rob? Or Rob? What's up, Russ? Sorry, I almost started to read his comment, but I was saying, "What up, Russ?"
Hey, Will had a question up there.
Will did?
Yeah, he wants you to read his comment.
He said, "Is canned rooster considered cock meat?" I mean, I guess that you could say that, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't go around saying I'm eating cock meat. I'd probably say like,
especially
hey,
if
I'm
you
eating.
put it on bread. You don't want to tell everybody you're eating a cock meat sandwich, but
I know I've always heard that roosters are not for eating and that people say that they aren't good, but like I wonder if roosters are secretly good, but people have just been afraid for decades to eat them because they don't want to be told that they were eating a cock.
yeah, I guess.
Maybe roosters are really good, but everybody's just afraid of them because they don't want people to make fun of them for eating cocks.
I killed mine because they kept attacking me.
Did you eat it?
No, I let the fox eat it
Why didn't you eat it?
because I didn't have time for that kind of crap. I locked it out of the chicken pen and went inside.
See, you should have put it in a can and then saved
Yeah.
it for
Yeah.
Then you eat your canned cock.
One of the best things in a can that you can have for like a lunch type thing, fruit cocktail. $1 a can. Throw it in your whatever, your backpack, your lunch pail, whatever, and that's what I eat like almost every day. When I go on lunch, I don't actually like go to Wendy's and buy like a $10 value meal or any garbage like that. I take like a $1 can of fruit cocktail and eat it, and it's light enough. It doesn't fill you up, so it's not like you're like lazy or have to go to the bathroom afterwards. But it's good enough that your stomach doesn't hurt and you're ready to go. And it's $1. I keep 4 cans in my fridge at all times.
So you won't try Spam, but you eat canned fruit cocktail all the time.
Absolutely, I love
Yeah,
fruit.
read the label on that.
Yeah, it's
You're,
got
you're exactly in the Spam market level there, though. Like, I don't understand why you won't try Spam.
It's got real
Spam's
fruit.
delicious.
I don't see the real meat labeled on Spam. It's just like assorted.
It's pork. It's all pork.
It's understood.
Okay, well, I'm not a big pork fan either, but I like pork, but I'm not a big pork fan. I totally missed out on my New Year's tradition. First time in 40 years that I didn't eat pork tenderloin and mashed potatoes and black-eyed peas on New Year's.
So, Levi.
And I feel so bad about it that I still haven't done it, and it's been 7 days.
What's up, Levi?
We need black-eyed peas. We also do the grapes. Have you ever heard of the grapes? Where
No.
you get 12 grapes, and each grape represents a month of the upcoming year. And if it's sour, then that month is going to suck. And if it's sweet, then that month is going to be good. So we just buy them ahead of time so that all the carbohydrates will resolve themselves into sweet sugar. So we have 12 straight sweet ones.
Well, there's usually
cotton candy grapes.
12,
Yeah.
12
Grape
grapes.
cotton candy.
There's usually 12 grapes in fruit cocktail.
That's cheating.
There's also 12 disciples.
A cup of coins outside. What do you mean, Russ? Explain that. I've never heard of that before.
Oh, and also applesauce on New Year's.
Applesauce?
Yep.
Hmm.
I forget what it was for, but the
Did
pork was for,
applesauce,
like,
pork and sauerkraut.
yeah, it's like a German thing. Yeah, pork
Oh.
and sauerkraut. Like the pork is for rooting up a good new year, and I forget what the sauerkraut
I would
is
eat that
for.
too. I would eat that all the time for New Year's too.
I did it for 40 years or 39 years. Didn't do it this year. I was all cocky doing my like Thanksgiving, like, oh, nobody's around, but I'm still having a whole turkey by myself. And then Christmas, I was like, yeah, we had a Christmas tradition of surf and turf, and I found the lobster tail like the day before Christmas on sale. It was like half off. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm buying this stuff. I bought it. I was all cocky. I'm like, I'm all caught up on the holidays, and then New Year's rolled around, and I totally just blew it. Did the whole New Year's live stream the next day. Like woke up, I'm like, heck yeah, let's have chicken. Exactly, go ham. Someone with some cocktail. Fruit. 10 points if you know what movie that's from.
Half baked.
Exactly.
I literally was just typing that as you were saying.
Yeah, it's Kenny in jail, man. If I don't have my fruit cocktail, I won't get all my vitamins, and then you'll want it the next day, and then you'll want it again the next day, and I won't get all my fruits and vitamins.
This horse is a diabetic.
I love that when he's like, "You hungry, girl?" I'm not going to say the response, but that was one of the funniest moments in movie history.
I like when he was quitting his job and threw
It's
that
a
burger patty.
diabetic.
Everybody here loves fresh fish.
I like when he was quitting his job and he threw that burger patty and smacked the guy in the face.
Yeah.
And I ask everybody, who was the guy that he said was cool?
It was some old random guy.
I know. It was like some guy that looked like a cross between like Einstein and like some weird old guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy, and Einstein.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no. Or Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones.
F you.
I like in the end, in the fight scene.
F you. You're cool. And that dude's like, yeah.
He gave him a thumbs up.
The fight scene in the end, whenever, what was that guy's name? What they call him? Like the guy who did that scene right there.
Samson.
Yeah, no.
I want to talk to Samson.
The little Hispanic dude. What was his name?
Oh, I'm Cuban B. Yes, Cuban B.
Yes, Cuban B. Whenever he's fighting with that girl at the end, and he's like, "Oh, yo, girl, your tit is out."
And Samson does that. Ah.
Yeah. Ah. He told me about his back.
Russ and
I need a bacchiotomy.
Doctor says I need a.
Tell me about his manager. He slept with my mama. Wow.
He slept with my mama.
I've seen that movie way too many times.
For real, God, that movie was so.
They robbed the wherever the heck that what was that guy's name? Wherever Dave Chappelle worked, they robbed that place and like dressed up like the dead presidents. He acts like a mime when he gets busted.
Like, excuse me, janitor, can you run down and get this filled for me? Yeah, I'll be right back. Can you mop the rest of this shit up while I'm gone?
But you're still a janitor. It's custodian, dick.
Hey, what's up, Graham?
What's up, Graham? And I haven't seen that movie in years. It's kind of like Friday. I can quote like every quote in that entire movie.
All right,
someone said that the other day, like, Smokey's back here taking a shit. I was like, I just jumped right in, like, yeah, but I ain't gonna tell anybody else. La 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 la.
I like in that movie when the old guy's singing while he was eating his burrito, and then like 10 minutes later it tore his stomach up, and he's like searching for the bathroom.
I think that was part 2.
He was singing a song about his burrito.
Yeah, wasn't that part 2 though? Now he's in traffic and he had to find a bathroom.
I wonder if anybody in the chat can sing the words he was singing when he was eating the burrito.
It was like, I love my burrito. And then, I don't remember. Oh, right. His name is Scarface. That's right. I'm going to, but the Samson said something like, I'm going to do something to your Mexican buddy. And he's like, I'm Cuban B. And he's like, yes, Cuban B. I love that. All these videos that are popping up makes me, I wasn't planning on starting seeds until like March. But everybody that's starting their seeds just makes me want to go ahead and start my seeds. I used to start all my seeds like the day after New Year's. And then last year, I think, or no, I think 2 years ago, I started like the 1st of February. And then last year, I think I did like the middle of February. And this year, I was like, no, I'll go wait until like, March. And I don't know. Everybody, and then like Charles was agreeing with me, and then like yesterday he put, or was it yesterday or the day before, he put up a video. No, it was Saturday. He put up a video of him starting seeds, or no, he was starting seeds Saturday. I think he put up the video yesterday.
I started seeds tonight. That's why I was late.
What the
But
hell? Starting.
I only started. Well, I was going to start the lemon starburst because that's the contest one. So I need to go ahead and I should have started it before, but honestly, it doesn't. I could have waited longer, and it still would have been fine. Whenever I put it in that big trash can, it's going to take off. So, but yeah, I just dropped seeds tonight for that, and I did all the Super Hot King Star varieties that I have, or all the slower growing ones,
So
and then
the Kangsta mix.
yeah, I've planted a bunch of different King ones. I can go off what I planted. I planted Scarlet Rose, Texas Crimson Bont, the Texas Crimson Bont Chocolate, Flaming Torch, Lemon Starburst, Star Archer Hornet, Kangsta Yellow, Kangsta Red, Crimson Star, Star Archer Pumpkin, the Peach Star Kiss, Star Archer Bonnet, and Mystery Orange. Those are the ones that I started. Those are the first seeds that I've started for the year. But I need to start working on my super hots of what exactly I'm going to grow. I've been narrowing the bag down a little at a time. Every time I go through it, I take out some because there's too many in there. I got it down to like 67 varieties, but I need to get it like lower than that. So I need to like eliminate maybe another 10 or more and maybe substitute a couple and eliminate it. I'd like to get it down to like 50 would be ideal. Because I want to grow maybe 2 of each, and possibly more than 2 of certain ones, like a couple of my crosses. But yeah, I'll start some of those seeds tomorrow. I'm just now that I have seeds dropped, I'm gonna just steadily start like dropping seeds until I've got all the super hots, habaneros, and bonnets and stuff going, because those take longer. I'm gonna wait on any ahis, any ties, anything like that, anything other than super hots. I'm gonna wait for like another month, at least.
And the answer to one of the questions, he didn't elaborate, but Chris Garcia said, "Hot sauce in my burrito, baby."
Yeah, that's the song.
That was the song, man.
That's the song.
I don't remember the rest of the words, but that's all he wrote.
Then it's I think it's "You're So Good to Me" after.
Yeah, and then like he has to find a bathroom, which was hilarious.
You can't find it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was next Friday where Craig moves in with his uncle, with Day Day, and I forget what the uncle's name was.
Will was asking, he wonders if more sunlight affects the darker foliage on the Black Panther plant.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I got 2 different Reaper crossed with Pink Tiger plants, and they're both from the same pepper. One of the plants is like straight up all green, and then I have another plant where it's all dark, like dark stems, dark leaves from the same pod. So there's 2 different. I have 2 different variants from the same pepper. So I have no idea. I think it's just what you get in the genetics. But I have seen people say that if it has too much direct sunlight, it can get more purple.
Yeah, definitely the ones that are purple, if they're grown in the sun, have more purple. But it doesn't, like, the sun, it isn't bad if it's like a really dark foliage plant. It isn't going to hurt it to have it in the sun. But I did see, though, that some of the purple ones that I had where they were really dark foliage, they don't like when it gets real hot. and they'll look really wilty. Sometimes before some of the green ones will. But they always bounce back. They get real not happy looking during the day. Because I grew orange and peach gum tiger mamps that had a lot of dark foliage, and also grew what was the other one with dark foliage that I had? It was a SB7J crossed with Need, and that one also had really dark foliage, and those did not like the sun um, when it's too hot and too bright. And in the past, I always, every year I grow black pearls, and in the past I've had similar issues with black pearls, but they seem to be a little more resilient when it comes to the heat and the sun.
I grew the pink tiger. They didn't care if there was, you know, fluorescent or sun or what. They were dark, dark, and beautiful. I never actually tried one, but they were probably one of the most beautiful plants I've grown. Pepper plants. It's like dark purple stem and like black leaves. Plus the pods were all goofy looking. They were like red and black and orange and all kind of. They looked like you tie dyed a pepper plant or a pepper pod.
Oh yeah, remember I was talking to you, Rob, and Will about that cutting I did on that plant before I left. Well, I came back and it rooted. So it took about 8 or 9 days for it to root. So I'm gonna have to figure out what am I gonna do with that one. If I'm gonna leave it in like a little craft key setup or transplant it in the soil or what. I'll take a picture of it tomorrow.
So BD, how many plants have you got this year?
Well, a lot of them are from like the middle of last year. I just never brought them out. There's about 55 of them outside right now, and then I still got to bring out like maybe like another 80 of them.
But you're worried about running out of soil and you got 4 yards?
No, I don't have 4 yards anymore. I've been using it. I've been using it on the last 55 that I put out, and then I got another 80 to go. But I just got 7-gallon containers, so they're using a lot more. Before I was using like 4 and 5-gallon buckets, so they're like twice the size of them.
You got room to go in the ground?
They're not going in the ground. My soil, it's like sand here.
Yeah, but do you have room to go in the ground?
What do you mean, like dig?
Like, do you have room? Like, could you actually, if you wanted to, could you put them in the ground?
I could probably find somewhere, maybe to make a raised bed or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, you don't even have to do that. Just dig like a, like 2-3 foot around hole and dig it like, I don't know, like 2 foot, 2.5 feet deep and get rid of all that soil and then put in all your good soil that you have and then plant your plant in there. And then you'll have the sand below it and you'll have good drainage underneath and the roots will go ahead and they'll take care of you.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that just to try like 4 or 5 different ways like to grow stuff, because right now I got some in fabric containers, buckets, and those poly bags. So maybe I'll do like a little raised bed and just see which ones work the best in the different setups.
You should do like every kind that you could. Like if you have multiple of the same kind of variety, you should do one in like a fabric pot, one in a raised bed, one in the ground with like some good soil, one with like just hydroponics, do everything that you can to like, mix it all up and see which one actually produces the most.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think I only have like some of them I only have one of each, but then some I do have like two. Like I planted like two of the ones that I knew I'd eat a lot.
Yeah, because like literally, I live on a sandbar. Like everything below me is all sand, and I guess technically, like we shouldn't even be here if it wasn't for like the way the ocean works and like pile sand up on us and stuff. But I've thought about that too. Just dig out a nice hole, put
Yeah,
good
that would be
there,
pretty cool.
plant into that, and that way it'll only like all the main roots will grow in the good soil, but the rest of them will go into the sand and all that stuff and just
I just
spread
didn't
out.
like how when I had the fabric containers sitting on the wet grass, like I feel like that's why I got mites on those plants because they were just wet, just sitting on wet grass.
There's an example of one of the like dark foliage plants during the heat of the day, how it looks all wilted and just awful. Actually, here, let me zoom out and I'll show it. I know it's gonna suck trying to show it through here, but that's like my front strip on like a dry, hot day. Everything just looks wilted and dying. And then I have another picture that's from like maybe 3 or 4 days later. This is that same plant right there, and then that's that whole strip, and you can see how lush it looks, and just everything looks awesome. But during the heat of the day, those things do not like it. None of them really do, but
Really
the
hot.
dark foliage ones seem to take it a little harder.
I miss those really hot days.
I don't.
What would you rather have? Really cold days like right now?
No, it's like 50 something degrees outside right now.
Yeah, but it also fluctuates. It'll be
It
like,
does fluctuate, and we're on a good swing, and I'm just enjoying it while it's here.
yeah, but would you rather have that, or would you rather have like really good growing weather? Meaning, it might be 100, but now it's back to 70, or but no lower than 70, kind of thing.
It sucks too. It's been so nice, and then it's like preparing to get horrible by my birthday. Like it's not going to be good weather like in a couple days. It's going to be 55 for a low tonight, 63 for a high tomorrow. Then it's going to drop tomorrow and get down to 35. And then Wednesday is going to be 45 with a low of 23. So Thursday morning it's going to be 23 degrees, 38 for a high and 26 for a low. That sucks. I mean, that's about average for this time of year, but we've had nice like 60-degree weather for like 3 or 4 or 5 days now.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a low of 32 on Wednesday, 30 on Thursday.
It's going to get back up into the 50s by the middle of the month, though. So that's going to be nice.
Hey, Rob, Black Mama was asking how long does it take for a Reaper's seeds to sprout?
That
Depends
that
on
really
what kind of seeds you have. If you have Rob Blumberg seeds, those things will pop in like a day or two.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really just depends on who saved the seeds, how old they are, and how good they are.
Normal seeds,
Because
maybe like a week,
most people say Reaper seeds take a very long time, but if you like follow Grown at Home in West Virginia, he grew Reapers from me this past year, and he was like, he even messaged me about it and was like, those were the fastest I've ever seen Reaper seeds sprout. Like they sprouted before any of my other stuff. It was like 4 days, and almost every single one that you planted came up. So I mean, it just depends. But they can take a long time.
yeah, the Kangstar White Tie that you sent me, those were my record seeds that I've ever had. It was like a day or two, and they like almost all of them popped up. I planted 4, and I think it was 2 days, all 4 were up.
Yeah, I take pride in the way that I handle my seeds and take care of my seeds because that makes a big difference when you're going to plant stuff. being able to count on the seeds is a big deal. So I try always to have the best seeds that I can. It only takes a like fraction more effort to make sure that they're like good seeds by the time you get to go plant them. I see people though sometimes get lazy and they don't wait long enough for them to dry, and then they just throw all of them with like chunks of placenta and stuff in like a Ziploc bag and seal it up, and it'll like mold and stuff. I mean, that's the wrong way to go about it. But the way that I do it is I usually leave them on paper plates stacked for a couple weeks at least. And then my preferred way to store them, which I am not going to lie, I did put a lot of seeds in plastic bags this year. But after they'd been drying for like a month or more, I didn't bag anything in plastic that hadn't dried for like 4 to 6 weeks or more. And the ones that I do usually bag, though, even if they've dried that long, I still try to put them in paper packs because I find that paper seed packs can keep the seeds viable for a lot longer. And that's because they breathe. They don't hold in that moisture and let the seeds go bad. They'll breathe and let moisture out. Plus, the paper absorbs some of it. So that's good. You can store all the paper packs in like a Ziploc bag, but you want to have them inside paper packs, like in that plastic bag.
Well, I wonder if they would be even better if you threw them into rice. You know, like if your phone falls in water, you throw it in rice and that'll absorb a bunch of the moisture. I wonder if that would like really hurt or help your seeds.
I was going to say that a lot of the people that I've seen that I've been impressed with that the way they do it in the plastic bags, they do keep rice in with their seeds. That's actually a thing. People do that.
There you go, people. Pro tip.
Yeah, I've gotten seeds before, and there'd be like maybe like 3 or 4 pieces of rice.
Yeah, I mean, if you just have a small, like a pack of 8 or 10 seeds, you can have like 4 or 5 grains of rice in there, and that's all that you need.
Rice. Or whenever you really feel like eating 1,000 of something. It's a Mitch Hedberg joke. Also, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. Or an escalator can never be broke. It just becomes stairs. Sorry for the convenience.
Yeah, Eric said he put rice in his seed pack too.
Dang, I gotta start trying that. What's up, Brandon?
Yeah, doing it in either paper or plastic with rice is like the 2 best ways to keep them good for a really long time. But if you have them in paper, obviously they need to be stored properly. Because if you expose them to too much humidity, then that cannot be good. And that's why I usually keep the paper packs in Ziploc bags, because it'll help guard them from the moisture in the air.
Because if they explode, it's not good.
Yep.
Well, guys, and looking at the time, I think it's about time to call this. Especially since we know Rev has got to be up early in the morning. And so do I, for that matter.
I gotta be up early every morning.
Yeah, but you might have to be there as soon as 6 in the morning. You don't know yet.
I didn't get a call, so I'm not going.
Okay, well, you still got to get up at 6 to be there by 8 or whatever it is. So should we call it?
I don't know. Let everybody else call it. I don't care.
All right. Well, I need to do a couple of things before I go to bed too. So I got to get out of here myself. So I can start it. And most everybody here knows me anyway. So Rob, ROBB Space Z is my YouTube channel, and Yankees 50 is my other YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. Peppers and stuff on one and games on the other. So yeah, if you want, check them out. Next.
I'm Rob Blumberg, and I am gonna start making YouTube videos very soon because I got a camera and it's gonna be awesome. And you won't believe the amount of fish that I pull out of this small little tiny pond that I'm fishing in.
And I hear you're gonna do like 5 videos a week too.
Oh yeah. Oh, sometimes 7. Yeah, it'll be amazing. You'll be amazed, and you'll want to subscribe to my channel. That's ROB space BLUMBERG. And yeah, all right. If I get bored, I'll throw some, gardening videos in there. Show you peons how I actually do some stuff. But
Hey, what's up, Jesus?
What's up, Jesus?
what's up, Jesus?
Welcome to my channel.
Welcome to Rob's show.
Welcome to Reverend Rob's channel.
So who wants to go next? Petey's turn.
I hear Beady Beats makes music.
Yep. You can find me in the PLC or on Google Plus, or message me from my email if you want any music or graphic design. I'll have a bunch of videos coming out here soon. Some plants are doing nice. I took some pictures earlier today. I'm just trying to get everything situated, and then I'll do a video of some of the varieties there are out there. And so yeah, there should be some cool stuff coming on my YouTube channel, and then I'll share it over to the PLC if you aren't subscribed yet. So yeah, that's about it.
Next.
My name is Eric Petro, and I make Reaper gum. I can't be on the stream right now because I'm busy locking guard gates.
Reaper gum from Eric.
Or doing something like that.
Mr. Blumberg, are you gonna go next?
Oh, I already did my outro.
No.
Got the
Mr.
Eric.
Blumberg, you can be. Is that what it actually looks like inside?
Yep. Maybe like on Rob's birthday, we can try the gum, or maybe Friday on the live stream I'll save it and we could all try the gum together if you guys want to.
Yeah, because, well, I still haven't got mine because I got my final warning today from the post office that I owe $3 on postage to get the Reaper gum.
Oh, hey, thanks again, Eric. I posted a thing in the PLC a little bit ago. I wanted to say thank you for the Reaper gum.
Nice.
And I am just opening it right here.
I didn't try any yet. I was waiting for everyone to try it together.
And I'll join you guys. But yeah, my Reaper gum. It's
Maybe like if we can get everybody together, maybe on a day this week, and we could all try it.
Well,
Cool.
Rob already had it, and Charles has already tried it too.
Yeah, Charles.
I don't know what day would be good for you, Rob Z, if you wanted to do it maybe this week or Friday or Sunday.
Friday would probably work. Sunday I've started streaming on, so. But yeah, Friday would probably work for me.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's right now.
My stomach is ripping me up. That's why I'm trying to
Oh,
pull this out at the moment. That's why I keep
It'll even out your stomach.
Huh?
It'll even out your stomach.
No, right now I'm in a. Yeah, I won't go into it. But anyway, thank you, Eric, for the gum. I appreciate that very much.
no problem. No problem. If anybody else wants the gum, this is what I've decided. Because I'm not making the gum, I'm altering the gum. So I don't feel right charging anyone to buy that. So this is what I'm going to do. If you want the gum, then make a $5 donation to the Wounded Warrior Project. Send me a screenshot of it through Hangouts, and I'll send you a pack of Juicy Reaper and the Juicy Lava Dust.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
way,
awesome.
Cool.
I'm not making any money off of somebody else's product, and it's doing some good for someone.
That's awesome, man. I think people would be more than happy to do that.
Oh, like yeah, it says done, Eric. So that
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make some. I'm ready to get it out. I'll even ship it to you too.
well, you'll probably get a quick order here from Mr. Russ. And Brandon says that sounds good with him too. I'll
Yeah,
send
so
you
like I
pictures.
said, just and I've already done it once to test it. If you just go on the Wounded Warrior website and make a $5 donation, screenshot it, send it to me in Hangouts, and I'll respond whenever I get it out to you.
Cool.
Obviously, people will need to send you their address. And
Right.
Well,
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
All right, Eric, you want to do your
I hope that's fair for everyone.
the killer idea for me?
Yes, that's a great idea.
and that's for a good cause too.
Yeah.
You want to do your outro, Eric?
Yep. As you can see, I make the Juicy Reaper gum. I'm gonna try to get more active and make some videos this year. I've got some ideas. So, but other than that, you can find me on the PLC and YouTube and wherever we go when Google Plus leaves us,
You mean MeWe?
wherever it is.
Or Revto's Hangout or Revto's Plus?
That somebody needs to just make an app for us.
It shouldn't be that hard. I know someone who just made a radio station app for like this local station down here. So, it could be done.
Yeah. Hey, Beatty, can you make me some sort of app?
I've never made one before, but I could try to, learn how to do it.
We'll call it the Beatty Revto Plus. The only channel you can get is Pepper Lovers.
Call it BR plus.
Well, you can get Pepper Lovers. You can get like Music Lovers. That way, it'll be all about you. Pepper Lovers. It'll be about everybody else.
Just call it Hello, My Friends Plus.
And then you'll have like. Then you also have like, I can't believe I'm watching this garbage, and that'll be like mainly my videos.
Have like a section in the community just like posting stuff you can't believe you're watching.
Yeah, that'll be all me. I can't believe I'm watching this garbage. Oh, hey, it's Reptos TV. Sweet. What's up, Matt?
All right. Rev, your final thoughts, final words?
Never have final words.
I know. Your closing words, how's that?
I like the way Garcia Pepper Farm spelled cougars. Cougars.
Oh, yeah.
Chasing them keggers.
Yeah, on the Beating Revto Plus, we got to have a super hot cougar app.
Oh, yeah, BD, he's out there chasing them cougars.
Hey, I'll see you out there in the field, brother.
Rawr. Oh, and a sausage app. Wait. No, maybe I don't want me associated with the sausage app.
Don't do it.
Might be a little awkward.
What?
All right, let's close it out.
I was gonna say something, but just end.
What if it was summer sausage?
It's like, why does this app need to access my camera?
What does this mean? I only want some sausage in the summer.
It's like when you're taking a picture of your check and it's like, please move closer.
Oh, jeez, oh man. All right. Well, on that note, that was a great note to go out on. You want to change the note there, Rob?
Me? No, I'm just.
All right. Well, you're satisfied on that being the last word. Okay, sweet. All right. Well. All right. Well, that was it. You were here. We were live. You guys loved it. I can tell because you threw those thumbs up and all that crap. Or the thumbs down, because I count those as thumbs up too. So, whatever. See, what the heck? Good. Wait, what? What the hell? Why are you showing tape off? All right. Rob's got tape, so give him a thumbs up. All right, yeah, that happened. So, we're not going to allow Rob to explain what the hell was going on over there. And, oh, okay, he's got moonshine. That's the explanation. Tape, moonshine. Makes sense.
Starburst, fresh pod.
He's got a fresh Starburst.
I got an undesired pheno of the Starburst.
I can't believe they're still there.
Rob got a nice pen. Let me see what else I got. This CFL ball.
What the hell's going on right now?
Lisa says, "Night guys, chicken out."
Pencil sharpener.
Lisa.
Right, sharpener. What else I got?
What the hell is going on, man?
You do one, Robsy.
Crab cleaning tool.
We got this Kona Beer Company bottle cap.
What about this surround sound speaker?
Dang, that's a nice toothbrush.
It's the speaker, dum dum.
Come on, dumb shit.
From far away, it's like, this is my toothbrush with Bluetooth built in.
You got Peppa Pig over here.
Hey, your teeth are already bright.
Don't forget to get the back ones.
I can hear the music in my gums.
Where did this come from?
Let's see what else.
This is normally something that would happen after I hit the unlive button, but yet here we are. And
All right,
still objects being shown. Here,
hit
let me.
the on live button.
Since we're showing objects, I'll throw a shout out. Happy pepper powder. Oh yeah.
See y'all in the future.
See you in the future with this juicy Reaper gum. I'll see you in the future.
Stay tuned for that. Either my channel, Charles' channel. Where else would you try that, Beatty?
Probably on maybe your channel on Friday.
Or Charles's, or
Say something, Blum.
Future life.
Oh,
all right. Yeah, I think we totally jumped the shark by now.
Is the future three-dimensional, Rob?
Oh yeah, it's very bright.
All right, hit the button.
I thought we scorched the sun in the future. All right. All right. We'll catch y'all in the future. So, last words. I'll talk to you later. Later on, yo.
Bye.
Okay, so Rob did a sign. Eric said nothing, and BD just stared at the camera. All right, well, that's how we'll leave it. So, awesome. Later.